What's up, you lovely people? It's Alex from ASC on a rather sweaty Snap-on Tuesday. We've got some bits and bobs to discuss. Oh, let me try and sort you out so I'm not off shot, spinning you around. The shop is a tip, absolute tip. Let me just go slowly. Work this week so far has been crazy. There's crap all over the floor. Just got the Lotus and the Chaser in. Some stock in. But yes, so it is officially a Snap-on Tuesday. We have a few bits and bobs to talk about. Snap-on purchases this week. Did I make anything? I don't think I did. No, I got a free gift and I bought some other stuff which we'll discuss. Here's a joke for the old Yanks out there. I got one of these. It's a Snap-on. Well, officially it's a Snap-on nail brush, but I know the old Americans that play Xbox will. It's an English toothbrush, is what it is. Yeah, you get the joke. Couple of bits and bobs, right. We're going to discuss stuff. First thing I did buy, not from Snap-on. He says if I can get it out of the box, is this little thing. Anyone knows what this is? It's made by a company called Bosch. It's actually called a Zamo. There you go. And what it is, very clever. It's just switch him on. It's a laser pointer, but it's a laser pointer measurer. You have to excuse me. It's like 35 degrees in here. It's a bit hot and sweaty today, hence the sheen off my bald head. But basically, when you're doing like time alignment in cars, this is kind of like a cool trick. So rather than sitting there like an idiot extending a tape measure to your head, you can kind of get this in the car. I'm not going to shine it at the camera, but you see the laser. You can kind of point it at one point. It will give you the measurement on screen. It's very accurate. Let's see it changing. And then you can sort of set into your sound processor how far away your speaker is or your subwoofer or whatever, so that when you're staging a vehicle, you can get a nice reading on it actually quite easy, which is quite cool. What else? A friend of mine dropped this off for me, which is also a bit of a giggle. Check out that bad boy. They call it an elephant, but it's actually like a weighted engine hoist. So you can kind of put weight in the back of this thing, and then should you ever need to pull an engine, obviously you can extend the arm, crank away on a hydraulic ram, and lift an engine out, which is quite cool. Just pop it back. Why do we need an engine crane? Well, never say never. I've changed the battery on the Chaser this week because the battery went flat. It was the original Jap one that's been in there a fair few years, and I managed to track down the issue with the Lotus. Now, we discussed before about the Lotus lights, making these all 8 work. What it turned out to be an LED bulb. So it was actually shorting across the LED. Obviously bulbs have different resistance to LEDs, but it was actually bridging across the back of the LED, and that was causing the subsidiary kind of current that was bringing on the other. So we've actually fixed that, which is quite cool. We've got a show and shine coming in. It's entered into Forge Action Day for the show and shine. You apply for the show and they basically message you back whether you can and can't get in. So we'll see how that goes. I hope they do, because it's a fairly clean example. What else? I say the shop is a mess. I've got loads of stuff going on. I'm probably not going to be sleeping between now and Friday, because I've got 2 big jobs coming in. Had a big one today, big one yesterday. Did a T5 camper today with screen and Pioneer and, you know, all the other good stuff. Tomorrow we've got a nice little Ford Focus ST coming in. He's having a 5-channel RD 900.5 JL amp, some components, 10-inch sub in the back, lots and lots and lots. We've got the Dynamat Mega Kit, so we're going to make the car quiet. Head unit, cables, all that malarkey ready for the Focus tomorrow. That's a 2-day job, but I think I'm going to try and keep working all the way through, so we're into Thursday night, like Wednesday night time, Thursday morning, trying to get the car done. Then I've got another one in Thursday lunchtime, and that's got to be out for the afternoon or the next day, I forget. But anyway, there's a lot of work going on. I'm trying to muddle through it, pay the bills, clean the shop. I have been in that thing today, been in the hot tub, because it is just a bit warm and a bit close. We are expecting some thunder this evening, so hopefully it'll clean the air a little bit, and get, not such a muggy feel in here. I had a new shop sign made on a what they call a wobbly board. So it's like a plant, obviously, with an aluminium sign, just to stick on the end of the road, because I get sick and tired of trying to direct people in when they could just drive down and see it. That'd be easier. But that's about it, really. I'm going to load the aircon machine in the car. I'm going to take that home tonight. We live in a stone house anyway, which is nice and cool, because it's a bit old school. But that said, it's proper. You can see everything is a bit sticky, a bit horrible. And I've had a long day. I'm tired. We got lots of bits and bobs going on the next couple of days, weeks, whatever. So if I get stuff in, like the Focus tomorrow, once it's all finished, or the day after, and we're all kind of set up, I'll probably jump into a video and we can, do a bit of chit chat and whatnot when the Focus is done. This is quite a cool bit of kit. I'll just show you this actually while I think of it. We've got 2 of these in for customers. This is the Kicker Key. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this before, but what it is it's a 4-channel amp and a processor all in one tiny little unit. And when I say tiny, we all know how big amplifiers and whatnot used to be. But look at this bad boy. Yeah, that's no joke. It really is, like, it's that tiny. The size of my head to give it comparison. I have got a bit of a meathead though, but anyway. So this thing has a 4-channel amp. It's a processor all in one, and the best thing is it has its own microphone, so it can tune exactly to the size, the space, the speaker capability. It goes through its little setup. Press a button, and it goes off doing a little sound test, and gives you a little happy tone when it's all ready and finished. And then the results are incredible. So this has been a favourite for if you drive a BMW, like any of the, I guess, like the E90 and F-Type range, where you haven't paid out for the Harman Kardon system, but to be honest, I think it's garbage anyway. But yeah, Mercedes E350s that don't go for the Bemista sound system. We did one of those on a Merc the other week, and the guy took it back to Mercedes, and the salesman listened to it and was like, what have you done to this? Why does it sound so good? It's as good as a Bemista. So that Kicker Key, if you want a simple upgrade in your car, and you've got like a 4-channel, 4-speaker system, obviously with, components and whatnot, if you've got that, it will also do a biamp mode as well, so you can run subwoofers off of it. But BMWs are my favorite for the under-seat sub on the E90s, the E93. Mid-range in the door, it actually gives the sound system presence and balance, and it really does sound like proper good music, and all you've done is put in a processor and an amplifier. You've not changed any of the equipment. So if you want a little sneaky tip, go and find a Kicker dealer, go try one. If they've got one, they should have one in a car, or they should be able to demo you one. But they are a proper good bit of kit. So I think that's where we are today. The video is done. I need to clean up, I need to go home, load the car up, but I wanted to get a video in for you. I did get your comments, by the way. I appreciate the input with the Snap-on merch. We've got the same flyer this week, so I can't discuss the flyer. That changes again next week. Box is still not changed. Jodie's boss is still on holiday, so we've still got the same box. Again, once that comes to fruition, I'll bang up a video of that. But I will do a merch kind of talk of all the stuff that I've kept and stored over the years. So we will go through that. As a good suggestion, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. But we will go from there when I've got a bit more time, or we've got something else in the workshop to talk about. But it's just my 2 at the minute, keeping me company, and I'm rambling. I'm hot. I'm going home. See you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.